Today on the net, Colombian rebel group FARC announces peace talks through rap music. A Brazilian schoolgirl uses the web to denounce the rundown state of schools. And a woman goes underwater scuba diving in her wheelchair. In this video posted online by the FARC, Timoleon Jimenez announces, "We came to the table for dialogue without rancor or arrogance." The head of Colombia's Marxist rebel group then hands over to some young soldiers who start singing a rap song, spreading the word that the group is about to enter peace talks with the Colombian authorities. The rebels say they will be going to Cuba to start negotiations with the government, whilst boasting of their standoffs with the army. Then, at the end of the video, the guerrillas change out of their military uniforms into civilian gear and make as if to go off into the jungle with their travel bags. This is the first comment made by the FARC since President Juan Manuel Santos announced a week ago that preliminary talks were underway to put an end to the 5-decade war between the Colombian army and the guerrilla movement. The fully fledged peace talks are set to begin next month, first in Norway and then continuing in Cuba. The FARC song is far removed from the military-style communiques normally issued by the guerrilla group, which has resorted to kidnappings and drug trafficking to finance its operations. The video may just reflect the guerrilla group's desire to improve the way it's perceived by the people of Colombia and the international community before negotiations officially begin. Use Facebook to lobby Brazil's education administration and the government to renovate public schools. This is what 13-year-old Isadora Faber from Florianópolis in southern Brazil has set out to do. She's created a page on the social network entitled Diário de Classe a Verdade, meaning school diary, the truth, with a clearly stated objective: denounce the rundown state of schools across the country. The schoolgirl who wants to become a journalist surveys the corridors and rooms in her school and publishes numerous photos showing the sorry state of the establishment. Exposed wiring, broken toilet doors and tables, and graffiti on the walls. Most of the pics come with a short commentary explaining what's going on. Her project is proving extremely popular. Over 260,000 web users across the country are now following Isadora's investigations on Facebook. And the young student's work is starting to pay off, because as we can see in these snaps recently posted to her page, her school has already begun renovation work, and particularly so in the school bathrooms. This isn't the first time a project of this kind has been so fruitful. 9-year-old Scottish schoolgirl Martha Payne hit the headlines earlier on this year with a blog highlighting the poor quality and small helpings of her school dinners. Her site is still active and was instrumental in opening up debate on the food served to children in public schools across the United Kingdom. The Cambodian authorities have announced plans to extradite to Sweden Gottfried Ward, sparking widespread reaction online. The co-founder of file-sharing platform The Pirate Bay was arrested last week in Phnom Penh. Numerous social networkers have been voicing their support of Ward, demanding his immediate release, and also defending their right to share files freely across the internet without risking a prison sentence. Michael Hughes is one unique tourist. Every time he goes away, the 60-year-old British man creates photos in which famous monuments are replaced by tacky souvenirs. And he doesn't even need any photo editing to create these optical illusions. It's all a question of perspective. The photographer developed his technique back in 1998 and has been improving it ever since, on trips to, amongst others, Paris, New York, Egypt and Thailand. British woman Sue Austin, who was left paralysed 15 years ago, has staged a stunning performance of underwater scuba diving in her wheelchair. The amazing feat was made possible using a self-propelled wheelchair. And you can see Sue in action in this video, which is currently doing the rounds on sharing sites.